Once again, the forces of the Philippines and America joined in the second maritime cooperative activity in the vast waters of the West Philippine Sea. Pol Montibon has the story.
On New Year's Day, January 1, SMNI embarked on a long journey across the West Philippine Sea. Before setting sail, the Philippine Navy personnel conducted a briefing on the do's and don'ts of the mission. After this, at exactly 5 in the afternoon, the ship we were on, the BRP Ramon Alcaraz of the Philippine Navy, set sail.
Matapos ang ilang oras na paglalayag mula sa karagatan ng Zambales ay narating na rin namin ang malawak naman na karagatan dito sa Lubang Occidental, Mindoro, kung saan dito naman opisyal na isasagawa ang iba't ibang maritime exercises sa pagitan ng iba't ibang participating units mula sa Pilipinas at Amerika. Unang isinagawa ang ship's formation for combat operation, pero maya-maya lang namataan ang presensya ng dalawang Chinese gray ships mula sa barkong sinasakyan namin. Isang Chinese warship 174 destroyer at isang Chinese warship 570 frigate. Sinubukan pang i-radio challenge ng Pilipinas ang nasabing dalawang Chinese warships dahil sa tahasang pagpasok sa exclusive economic zone ng bansa, pero biko silang makakuha ng tugon mula rito.
More shortly after, the presence of two Chinese gray ships was spotted in different directions from our vessel. One Chinese warship was the 174 destroyer and the other was a 570 frigate. The Philippine Navy attempted to radio challenge the two Chinese gray ships as they entered the Philippines' exclusive economic zone during the exercises. However, they received no response. In fact, the Philippines issued 5 radio challenges to China's People's Liberation Army Navy ships to inquire about the reason for their entry into the EEZ while the exercises were underway.
China Warship 174, this is Philippine Navy Warship 16. In accordance with international and Philippine national laws, you are within Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone. You are not responding. Your refusal to respond will be reported to concerned authorities. Over.
This particular activity, the second iteration of the Mutual Cooperative Agreement, this is one of the iteration approved under the MTB SAP. So this morning, we've conducted series of activities. Number one, the comms check, communication check, wherein we primarily want to ensure connectivity and command and control of participating forces, both from the Philippines and as well as from the U.S. And at the same time, this particular activity covers various OOW maneuvers. So as you can see, we've conducted a lot of formations, at the same time executions of maneuvers among participating forces. So for this particular end of the day, this will also cover a series of screen exercise. Primarily the screen exercise, it will emphasize as well formations to ensure the maneuverability of the ship and their ability to somewhat execute various formations for combat operations.
On the other hand, the presence of the Chinese warships did not cause any tension on the Philippine side, so the drill continued. However, the two Chinese ships remained in the vicinity without making any suspicious moves.
So for this particular scenario, as dictated as well by our ROEs, so what we're going to do is as long as this disruption will not somewhat affect the safety of our personnel and security, we will as well go as planned in our maneuvers.
These are just a few of many drills that the two forces will participate in. A U.S. Navy ship was also spotted within the 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone activity area during the ongoing activity. It is expected that these activities aim at strengthening the relationship between the two countries, particularly in defense. The Philippines is currently facing challenges in disputed territories in the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, the armed forces of the Philippines reiterated that these similar activities with allied countries are not directed at provoking war. Instead, it is fervent commitment to defend and assert the country's territorial claims, such as those in the West Philippine Sea. For God and my country, the Philippines, this has been Pol Montibon, SMNI News.